On June 10th, 2018, I ran away in the middle of the night, and today is June 10th, 2022, which marks 4 years since I left. June 9th was a Saturday, and I grew up Seventh-day Adventist, so I went to church with my former family, and I hugged some people that I knew. To them, it was a regular hug, and to me, it was saying bye. I said goodbye to my former pastor by giving her a hug, and she asked if I was doing okay, and I said, yeah. And she said, well, I hope you have a great week. That afternoon, my former mother was in our pool in the backyard, reading, and I was busy in my room finding bags to use to pack with. Something I recently remembered was, on that day as well, I sent a list of names that I wanted to have potentially for myself to Miss B, who, if you've seen my former videos, Miss B is the person that I was staying with in Georgia. And we kind of looked at the names I was texting her on my iPad that I was hiding between my mattress and the frame. And we were just thinking of names that would work for me, and we picked Charlotte Carter. That night, I was forced to sleep in my mother's room, so I remember once she fell asleep, I got up slowly, kind of slid myself off the bed instead of a full stand-up. And I went to close her door, but her door used to be very loud if you closed both of them together. They were double doors, so you had to like match them and then push them closed, and it was just too loud. So I closed the one carefully and quietly, and then just kind of cracked that other one ever so slightly in front of it. I went back to my room, finished packing, wrote a goodbye note, and left that on my bed. Miss A, who formerly also in some of my other videos was the one to drive and pick me up from my house. She texted me on the iPad saying that she was there, and I grabbed my duffel bag and backpack and took one look back at my room and then left. All of that was super, super hard for me to do, but I think what the most difficult thing was going into the garage and seeing my dog there, looking at me while I was leaving and closing the garage door closed. It was June, it was very hot in the summer. He was an outdoor dog, and surprisingly our garage was cooler, so he was there that night. I wanted to take him with me so bad, but legally I couldn't. From the second of leaving my former home, I became Charlotte Carter.